Are you sick of your team getting diffed in every ranked game you load into? Are you sick of being hard stuck plat? Do you just want a competent team to play with even though you have no friends? Whoa, too relatable. Well, I have the one and only solution that will carry you from bronze to Grandmaster. Let's get into it. Now, I can't guarantee that you will be carried to Grandmaster. At the end of the day, it does amount to your own skill and time you put into the game. So don't hate yourself for being worse than someone who hasn't seen the sky in a year because they spent the past 8,000 days staring at Joker Queen's ass. But this is one of the biggest tips I can give to you to really help you climb the comp scene. Now, what is this so-called tip that will carry me to Grandmaster, you say? Orisa. Now you might be thinking, Luke, what the f kind of tip is that? This is some BS. F you, f your mama, I'm outie. Well, before we jump to conclusions, hear me out. In the new Overwatch 2, or Overwatch 1.5 as people like to call it, there's only one tank, if you couldn't tell. Once your tank dies, your team is pretty much fucked. Your tank is there to create space and make openings for your DPS to push up and do their job by getting kills, which apparently isn't a very well known thing these days. So it's very important to place a tank that can cover all bases, which brings us back to why Orisa is God and you need to play her now. Let's get into her kit. Orisa has an LMG that doesn't use ammo but instead has a heat function, which, as long as you don't get horny, you'll never overheat. Pretty much all you have to do is not hold your mouse down while you're aiming between people, and the less shots you miss, the better. Her first ability is to throw a fucking javelin at the speed of sound, which does 60 damage. And the real moneymaker with it, it stuns on contact. This means that ultimates like Reapers, Cassidy's, and Moira's can be cancelled. And on top of that, after the stun, if they hit a wall, they take even more damage. With Doomfist's recent buffs to just about every part of his kit, he's become a popular pick on maps that have environmental kills like Ilios. But with Orisa, you don't give a fuck. The map was Ilios, and this motherfucker was so lost on what to do, he was fighting for his life, and I was going spearfishing for shits and giggles. Think smarter, not harder. Orisa's second ability is Fortify. Fortify gives Orisa 125 health, 40% damage resistance. She gains less heat for her LMG by half, which means you can shoot twice as many bullets. And to top it all off, she can't be knocked back or moved at all. I mean, holy shit. Just reading that sound like the back of a milk carton for a missing kid, and that's only one ability. If you have any type of healer with you, then just like the Queen of England, you're never gonna die. Oh, I actually just read the news about the Queen. Rest in peace, Elizabeth. Don't trip up them stairs to heaven, you hear? Orisa's third ability is Javelin Spin. Javelin Spin means Orisa whips out the fucking Beyblade and goes nuts. While Orisa has her Javelin Spin out, she moves forward faster by 50% and eats any projectiles that come in contact with her. Oh, is that a Zarya ult you see? Gobble that shit down like the good little boy you are and keep going. You can use Javelin Spin to either push some garbage cans into a corner and then spear them in the face, push someone away from your team, or even push them off the map. Fuck you, Doomfist. Finally, Orisa's ultimate, Terra Surge. When Orisa activates this, she sucks in everyone around her, no matter what gender, just like your mom on the weekends. She then starts building up energy, and the longer you hold the ultimate, the more damage it'll do. Terra Surge will do up to 500 damage, which is enough to kill any non-tank character, but honestly, her ultimate isn't super good. On its own, it really doesn't have much kill potential, but if you combine it with other people's, it has some good synergies. But at the end of the day, it will always be better than Doomfist. Always remember that your job on ranked is to make sure the enemy team has absolutely no fun. You want them to get so fucking bored, they give up or rage quit. This means easy dub for you. Now if you watch this video and you think, well, I'm not a tank main, you may think you've learned nothing. Wrong. I bet my top dollar the reason you're losing your games is because your tank is playing like they just got out of the fucking psych ward. Send them this video and make them pick up their slack. Cause you're never the problem, it's always everyone else on your team and never your fault. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. On top of YouTube, I regularly stream on Twitch, just check the link in the description. But anyways, pimps, I hope this video helps you climb the ladder in competitive. I wish you guys the best of luck, and hope to see you guys next time. Peace.